Thanks for joining us today for this overview from the experts at localbizguys.com, your expert partner for all things Google Business Profile. Today, we're talking about the single most powerful tool you have to win new customers right in your own neighborhood, your Google presence. So, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll dig into why local search is such a goldmine. Then, we'll get our hands dirty mastering your Google Business Profile. After that, we'll talk about building out your digital footprint. And finally, we'll show you how to use the power of customer reviews to really bring it all together and get you some serious results. Okay, let's get right into it. The whole game for local businesses has completely changed, and it's all because of two little words: near me. We hear this all the time, and it's so frustrating, right? You know the customers are out there, literally walking down the street, searching on their phones, but for some reason, they're finding your competitors and not you. Why is that? Well, the answer is usually hiding in a few key details we're about to go over. And this quote, it just hits the nail on the head. It all comes down to intent. Someone searching for a dentist near me isn't just window shopping. They probably have a toothache and they are ready to book an appointment right now. These are your perfect customers, and your job is to be the solution Google shows them first. So, how do you become that solution? How do you get in front of those ready-to-buy customers? It all starts with one free but incredibly powerful tool. Honestly, this is the absolute foundation of your entire local marketing strategy. Seriously, this is the best way to think about your Google Business Profile, or GBP. It isn't just another online listing. It's the resume you are submitting directly to Google. And just like with a job application, if that resume is complete, professional, and accurate, you get the interview. Or in this case, you get the customer. And getting this resume right is so crucial. That means you have to fill out every single section: your hours, your services, any special things you offer like free Wi-Fi, or if you're wheelchair accessible. You absolutely have to verify your profile to prove you're a real business. And get specific with your categories. Don't just put restaurant, choose Italian restaurant. And lastly, something that is absolutely non-negotiable: photos. And if you're wondering why photos are such a big deal, just look at these numbers. It's wild. Businesses with photos get 42% more requests for driving directions and 35% more clicks through to their website. This isn't just about looking pretty, it's a direct line to getting more customers in your door. So show off your storefront, your team, your products. Quick tip: make sure your phone's location services are on when you take pictures, because that little bit of geographic data gives Google an even stronger signal about where you are. Okay, once that Google resume is rock solid, it's time to make sure the rest of your online presence is singing the same tune. You see, Google sees consistency as a massive sign of trustworthiness. What we're talking about here is your NAP, your name, address, and phone number. The best way to think about this is as your business's unique digital fingerprint, and it needs to be exactly the same everywhere it shows up online. Now, this might seem like a tiny detail, but to a computer algorithm, STEET is a completely different word than street, and suite number is not the same as just suite. These tiny little differences create doubt in Google's mind, and when Google is in doubt, it's way less likely to recommend your business. You've got to be pixel-perfect consistent. So, where does this digital fingerprint need to be? Well, pretty much everywhere that matters. Every time your business's name, address, and phone number are listed on a reputable website, that's called a citation. You need these on the big directories like Yelp and Apple Maps for sure, but also on sites that are specific to your industry. You know, finding all of these and fixing them can be a huge time sink, which is why a lot of business owners just partner with a team like us at localbizguys.com to handle it all for them.
All right, you've built your foundation and you've established your digital footprint. Now it's time to unleash your secret weapon, your very own happy customers.
Okay, let me be perfectly clear about this because it's huge. Nothing, and I mean nothing, signals trust to Google and to new customers more than a steady stream of real positive reviews. It is one of the single most important factors in who gets to the top of those local search results. This, right here, is what you're aiming for. A review like this does so much more than just give you 5 stars. It tells a story. It helps a potential customer get over that little bit of hesitation they might have. It builds trust before they've even decided to call you. Plus, when reviews mention specific services you offer, that helps you rank for those keywords too. So what's the game plan for managing all this? It really comes down to 2 simple but super powerful rules. The first one is you have to respond to every single review you get. This shows Google and all your future customers that you're paying attention, you're listening, and you actually care about their feedback. And yes, that includes the tough ones. In fact, responding to a negative review in a professional way can sometimes even be more powerful than getting 10 good ones. It shows everyone that you're accountable and that customer service is a priority. Here's a pro tip. When you reply, try to naturally include your business name and a relevant keyword, something like, "Thank you for your feedback on our plumbing services here at City Plumbing." It really helps. So we've covered the big three: an optimized profile, consistent citations across the web, and a strong review strategy. Now, to keep that top spot, it's just as important to know what not to do. Think of these as the traps that can completely undo all of your hard work. Creating duplicate profiles for the same spot just confuses Google. Shoving keywords into your business name like "best roofer in town roofing" just looks spammy and can get you penalized. And please, don't ever buy fake reviews. It's a super fast way to get your profile suspended. And like we just talked about, ignoring any feedback is just a massive missed opportunity. Look, as you can see, doing all of this the right way isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of thing. It's ongoing, it needs constant attention, a strategy for getting photos, a system for managing citations, and daily attention to your reviews. It's basically a full-time job on top of running your actual business. And that's exactly why we created LocalBizGuys.com. Our team handles everything we've covered today so you can get back to what you do best: taking care of your customers. And if you go to LocalBizGuys.com, we want to give you our free guide to getting into Google Maps 3-pack.
So the only question left is, are you ready to stop letting your competitors grab the customers that should be yours? The article and its contents discussed today is linked in the description for you to read. Stop letting your business stay invisible online. Visit LocalBizGuys.com today and let our team of experts fully manage your Google business profile so you can focus on what you do best. While you're there, download your free guide to getting into the Google Maps 3-pack. That's LocalBizGuys.com.